Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Nico V here, back with another episode of Partner in a Year, the series where I discuss what I'm doing to get the title of Twitch Partner within the span of 1 year, at least the steps I'm taking. My hair is a little messy today. I got a little bit of a bedhead, and I just got out of bed, so you'll have to excuse me. But yeah, so like I said in some of the earlier ones, we're getting pretty close to the end here. We're kind of on autopilot mode. We're not going to get Twitch Partner because it's just literally not feasible. But again, that is okay because this whole thing has been an experience. It's been a journey. I've learned a lot, and even though we don't get it in this first year, then I think that we can still push for it. Like, it's still a dream that we have to continue pushing for. I know that I said I was going to give up, but I'm not going to give up. I'm gonna keep doing this because this is something I want to do eventually. Um, and you learn a lot with streaming in a year. And like I said, there have been some really good opportunities. There's like a tissue floating in the background. I hope that's not too distracting for everybody. There's a lot of lessons to be learned here. But let's go over what we did in this past week. I'm gonna save the big talking for the final episode. Before I'm like, what did I learn? What did I not learn? Let's just talk about what we did this week. So this last week was an interesting one. We finished Postal 2. Postal 2 was a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful game. Not Postal 2, sorry, Postal Brain Damage. I keep referring it to as Postal 2, but it's Postal Brain Damage. Postal Brain Damage was the Boomer Shooter. The Boomer Shooter Postal game. It was really good. It was basically just Doom Eternal. It had a few different design choices, but ultimately the combat was very similar. And I really, really, really enjoyed that game. Love it. Tuesday, I was trying to play more Vermintide with Garrett. Garrett was unavailable. So instead, I just played some Doom Eternal because I was really feeling the Boomer Shooter vibes, and yeah. And this week was a pretty big week for me. Not in terms of not in terms of the Twitch stuff. And I know I understand that some people come here for the Twitch stuff, but I feel like also the people that come listen to me rant about this more so come to listen to me rant about like my personal life because like at this point the people that are sticking on the channel and are hanging out with me are I can say confidently that they are just like my friends at this point. I know that there's a lot of streamers out there and they say parasocial relationships are bad. But like honestly, I feel like the people that have stuck with me this past year, because a lot of people come into the stream, they follow, they and like people come and go, right? The people that are still here, still watching me, I think legitimately are just like my friends. Like I do actually consider them my friends because I see them so much. They support me, and it's always like a joy to like hang out and talk with them. So that's what I would consider them. Uh, so if you are watching this, thank you guys so much for supporting me during this time. And again, like I have come across some really good opportunities. So I don't think that I'm not giving up on the content creation after this whole thing is over. But again, we'll just talk about this week. This week, apart from the streaming stuff, it was a good week for me. I think that there was there was there were some things that I was really, really nervous about. Some things that I had to like face on, some like just some problems that like I had to deal with, and I had to um I don't want to like say I don't want to give anything away, but basically there was this big problem in my life that was kind of eating away at me. It was kind of distracting me. It was really on my mind a lot, and I was trying to push it away, uh, cover it under the rug as Asian people do, hide their emotions, um, and just bottle it up. But I feel like as an adult, I was starting to realize that that was not very healthy of me to do. And while that might have worked when I was 16, 17, 18, even, um, I didn't want to do it this time because I thought there was too much to lose, too much at stake. And again, I was like, it was affecting me mentally. So, and again, I don't want to say what the problem is. Like, I hope you guys don't mind that I'm being so vague, but you guys can make up whatever you want in your head, um, and I'm fine with that. But like, I did acknowledge the problem, um, and it's taken care of itself, and I feel a lot better about it. And I feel like now I can finally move forward with it. And yeah, I think that's a good thing for me. Just because like I feel like most of my life when a problem like this comes up, like I said earlier, I tend to hide. So I'm happy with myself for at the very least doing something about it, if that makes sense. Um, and yeah, I'm saying I'm a lot not very good of a streamer or somebody who's supposed to be good at talking, but yeah. And I just think I don't know. I feel it feels strange because I feel like I'm not meeting this goal that I set out for myself, but still feel like I'm in a good place anyways, you know? Um, Normally I think I would feel that I was like, how do I say this? Normally I feel like I'm saying I feel like a lot, huh? But I feel like if I had looked back at myself, if me from a year ago looked at myself now and I said to like and I knew the position that I was going to be in. I knew that like my Twitch channel was dying. I knew that I hadn't made it at all. In fact, I had regressed in terms of viewers and stuff like that. I would have been very very upset and very sad. Um and I probably would have been a little depressed to be completely honest. But I feel like because of the things that are happening to me in this instant, I don't really mind. And I think that life is just it feels like life's just going a lot better than it has in the past couple of years, and I'm finally happy about that. Um, which I think is a good thing for me moving forward. And again, it also feels like how do I say this? Not feels bad, but again, there are opportunities on the horizon for me that I have been taking, and they will help me moving forward. So again, thank you guys for hanging out, and I guess that was really what was on my mind this week. I know I'm supposed to talk about the games, I'm supposed to talk about the Twitch channel, but like that's just kind of what I've been thinking about. So I guess if you're out there and you were concerned for me, you were concerned knowing that I was putting my heart and soul into this Twitch partner journey and trying to become a full-time streamer or something like that. You might think that maybe I was not doing too well, but I wanna just assure everyone out there that I'm doing a okay. Then another thing is that I'm definitely not as present online. I'm not as present. I feel like I haven't been as present with my friends. I still like talk to them for sure. Like I still talk to them. I still interact with them. But like just in terms of like being on Discord and like playing games with people, I know that and like even just being on Twitter and stuff like that. I'm definitely not as present when it comes to social media. But again, I just want to assure everyone that everything is going a okay. I'm in so much of a better place than I was previously. And you guys know that like last year around this time was when something really big happened that affected my life. Uh, Definitely negatively, to say the least. But we're doing good. We're doing very good, and I'm content. And yeah, so I know I didn't really talk about the Twitch channel much this week, but uh, again, this has kind of been therapy sessions for me. Trauma dumping, maybe that's I guess the term for it. But yeah, so we'll end the episode there. This next following week, I think I'm gonna pick up with Fear. We might also play Hotline Miami. I heard Hotline Miami is a really good game. But yeah, I just want to say again, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and yeah, it's been a wonderful journey. We're right around the corner at the end here, but we'll keep going. Yeah, so thank you guys so much, and I will see you all next time.